right. Welcome back into another episode of Indiebnb. Today we are joined by Madeline, Reed, and Eli live.
What's up?
Argyle Studios. It's them in uniform. Folks, how we feeling?
Woo!
Good. Yeah, excited.
Woo! I'm good.
All right. Well, coming off of a few releases earlier this year, we've got Curran Street, which we'll dive into a little bit later. But folks, I want to get into the name, them in uniform. Who was in the uniform?
The thing is that there's like literally no meaning behind this name. I think we had like a Google Doc that was like probably 200 names long, and I could like read off some, but it's probably like glass soup and like random like words stitched together. But now people think we're like a band of non-binary people in uniform, which is kind of fun.
It really was. Like, I wish there was a better story, but I distinctly remember a period of time. It was like 2 hours. Madeline and I had barely written one song, and we were like, okay, I guess we need a band name now. And so we sat down on a Google Doc. We came up with as many names as we wanted to and did like a tournament style to get rid of names.
Oh, the 64-team name tournament. It's not the first time I've heard.
Somehow them in uniform beat the list, which shows you how good the other 199 were. But...
Yeah. I think I was like on TikTok, and then I was getting a lot of like, it's something with the army. There's like some meme going around, and then I was like, it was like men in uniform, and I was like, them in uniform. And then that's where that like eventually came from. So
interesting. With you guys, like, do we have any aspirations? I've seen you play. Of course, you guys opened up for Perfect Animal at their album release show back in December. A little bit fuzzy on that day. Had a long day before that. We don't need to get into it. But you guys don't play in uniform, if I'm not mistaken, right? Or do you? Y'all weren't all wearing the same thing, if I remember correctly.
yeah.
We did a long time ago. By a long time ago, like our first 2 shows, we played in suits.
played
But
this for a while.
Oh, I guess it was a while. Yeah.
I have a funny story about that. So I
Have you
joined.
played in the suit?
No, but so I joined, like, I guess basically a year after the band started, because their other drummer left. And anyways, I left, like, when I joined, it was over Christmas break for tech, and Eli just texted me. I'd never even met him before this. He texted me, said, hey, I need you to learn all these songs. And I was stalking their band, and I saw it, and I said, I was like, holy fuck. Thank you. It's like, holy fuck. They're playing with like blazers and pants on. Typically, I would play in like t-shirts and shorts. So I spent the entirety of December playing like an hour and a half worth of songs with like sweatpants and a hoodie and a jacket on over that to get used to it. And then at our first rehearsal, I'm like, so are we still playing in suits? They're like, nah, we gave up on that. We're not doing that anymore. I was like, all right, fuck it, whatever.
I mean, but okay.
It's so hot in Georgia.
No, it's so,
It's so hot.
I think one time I was playing at Interspace, RIP.
Rip.
And I started sweating so bad, and I had like eyeliner and mascara on that it all like went into my eyes, and I think I was blind for the entirety of the song. So I was like, we can't keep doing this.
So no more suits. But like, what about like a Slipknot type, like, full jumpsuit?
Should we wear masks?
We could. I mean, okay. So now we have this like whole like poker gambling branding thing going on heading into our album release. So they're trying to convince me to wear a suit this weekend. So it might come out this weekend. We might bring it back.
You heard it here first. If you're hearing this a week and a half after the show, but if she did wear a suit, it's going to be on their Instagram probably.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What is the Instagram? Let's plug that in before we continue here.
Them in uniform.
At them in uniform.
Yes.
At them in uniform.
At them in uniform. Easy enough to see. Easy enough to find. Well, again, I've seen you live. I've gotten a taste of it. But like for you guys, when you have how important is the live set to kind of get the feeling out there, and then obviously putting the clips out there of those live sets so people can get a feeling like that maybe are in different places that you guys haven't toured yet. Like, how do you get those people, how do you get the feelings flowing whenever you guys are live? Like, what are the things you like to do?
I'm getting better about it. I used to be really tight and nervous on stage. But I've been really working on not giving a fuck what people, can I swear?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, not giving a fuck what,
I've said fuck, I think.
yeah, not giving a fuck what people think about me, and just like, I we have so much fun in rehearsal, and if you saw our rehearsals, they're really stupid. And so I think trying to just not be shy and then bring that energy to the stage just because we love playing so much has been something we've been working on. So I think we're getting better at it. But
all of that and a pre-show PBR really hits.
Or 2.
Or 3.
Or yeah, you know. Really,
I'm kidding. I don't get hammered before sets. But
no comment.
but yeah, I think it's, you know, we've started playing a lot more now, and like Madeline mentioned, we our rehearsals, we really, like, we present ourselves sometimes as, you know, not super serious, kind of taking this lightly. You know, we're a bunch of college students, just trying to figure out this whole music thing and have a good time. And we found out that just being ourselves is the best way to really have fun on stage, because, you know, we're up there because we like playing shows, because playing shows are fun, and there's no reason to not have fun while you're up there. So that's the whole reason we do it.
Yeah. I think, like, as well, with any bands or most bands, I think live, there's just a different energy to it. So, I mean, we work really hard to put that, like, energy into the actual recordings, because sometimes you'll see a band live and you'll listen to their stuff and it's not the same. So we do that, but I think also live is just a good way to pull in a lot of new people that just walk in the door and don't get a chance to, like, I don't know, listen to you on Spotify beforehand and are like, oh, this is interesting.
As one of those people, I got pulled in, and I mean, I believe the feedback was you came up to us and we were like, dude, you guys are fucking sick.
Yeah, you like,
hey.
You went all like frat bro on us.
Of course,
like,
that seems about right. You know, about the number of tequila sodas I had, basically like increases the amount of bro.
It's like it might be like exponential with you.
I would say that's probably accurate. Well, I think one you guys didn't play, and we'll dive in. This is going to be our song spotlight, is Curran Street. This one's out on Spotify as we speak today, and there'll be another one out on Spotify that we'll talk about just a bit that will also be out as we release this. But Curran Street, I mean, you guys are getting in. You think that was recorded, I believe, in this here attic, if I'm not mistaken.
It was.
Right? Got it. So what was the, you know, this coming from nothing to something? Where did that, you know, lick come from? And I stayed lick because the guitar lick in there is...
Are we gonna address the Everlong allegations? No, I think what actually happened is we just finished Shaky Knees, and then this is like the first song that we all sat down as a band and like wrote together. So Eli just came in and like sat down and immediately tuned to like drop D on the guitar, and he was like, we're doing some like 9 chords, because he had just seen Deftones. So we were like, okay. He's like, we have to do some 9 chords. And then he played, I think, the 2 chords that we ended up using. The first riff that we originally had was a little bit more intricate, other than just like the 2 chord strumming. But then after we like put the disco beat on it, we were like, okay, let's just simplify it. And now people are saying we ripped off Everlong. So,
I mean, not a bad allegation to have.
There are worse things. I don't know. I'm a diehard Foo Fighters fan, and I think like the first 3 seconds of the song sound like it, and then the rest of it doesn't sound like it at all.
I had at no point did I think that sounded like that at all.
I didn't think
is that an insult? Well, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I didn't think that until I saw like 8 billion comments like, dude, you guys fucking ripped off Everlong. I'm like, fuck yourself, dude. This is its own song.
Yeah.
I wish you fucking would. Come see me in court, Dave.
Yeah, we should see Dave in court. I would love that.
But yeah, it's that was one we all sat down and wrote together. And was that the first one we ever wrote all together, or the second? Think Twice.
That was actually
mostly me, because I was in California over the summer doing some work, so I wrote that in my little room Airbnb over the summer.
But yeah, because Curran Street was pretty much the first song that we all sat down in the room and said, okay, we have nothing to start with. Let's come up with something.
Yeah.
And, you know, we like having these writing sessions. We've been doing a lot more now, and just a fun time to play. But yeah, I remember seeing Deftones. I love shoegaze just as a whole.
Sorry.
And Reed and I we both come from kind of metal backgrounds, so we both really like some of the heavier stuff.
What's your favorite Deftones song? We'll go down the line if everybody's got one.
I don't even listen to
It's okay.
I'm a poser.
I gotta think. I'm a sucker for Rosemary. That's a really good song.
Yeah.
Either Rosemary, Goon Squad, or
Okay, so the Koi no Yokan album.
either that or Engine Number 9. The riff in that song is just so iconic.
Rosemary's mine for sure. That's so sick.
What?
The first name you said? Rosemary?
Oh, Rosemary. Yeah, Rosemary's a great song.
Yeah, Rosemary's so good.
Love that. Did they play that at the set that you guys saw?
I didn't go. I only went the second night of Shaky Knees, but did they play it?
I honestly can't remember. I think they did.
Dad, fucking look at me.
I wasn't
See, here's the thing. Like, again, like you go to shows, it's tangent, but like you go to a ton of shows. At a certain point, you're like, man, that was a fucking sick show. But then you're like, what songs did they play? And you're like, I have no idea unless I have this set list in front of me. I'm like, oh yeah, I do remember that. Like,
yeah,
it's a tough deal.
Yeah. But that was a fun set. But yeah, so I came back and I was like, okay, time to write shoegaze. And so I just started playing 9 chords, and then that's, didn't come out with a shoegaze song, but started. But back to what I was saying about the heavier background is a lot of our band dynamic is Reed and I kind of push things the heavier territory, and then Madeline kind of brings it back a little bit to like an indie territory and kind of like more weird and non-traditional. And so that's kind of how we get some of our sound that's come out through a lot of our albums is, some of it's a little bit on the weirder side, some of it's more on the heavier side, and kind of just fluctuates like that. It's kind of just a push and pull between all of us, but in like a fun way, not like in a don't like each other's argument way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think every single time we've been writing a song, Madeline will like send me the riffs or part, and I'll be like, holy shit, like I could put some awesome double kick right here, or I have this great idea. It's like mini blast beat. She's like, hell no, that cannot go there. Think of something else.
No. Yeah. I think the songwriting process goes like Eli. If we're all writing together, Eli will like bring me a riff with like a ton of like feedback over it, and then Reed will be like, can I put blast beats on it? And I'm like, no. And then I like take the main theme of the riff, and then I add my little zest to it. That's usually, I think Eli had like the original chord progression, and then we like blew up our preamps with it doing like the demo, and then I added the and then I was like disco beat, and then that's kind of all came together.
What about like the lyrics side of it? Is everybody contributing in that arena, or
Not touched a lyric sheet ever.
Do you know the lyrics?
Do you know?
interesting?
Yeah.
Does he know the lyrics to the song?
No, Noam doesn't either. We're missing our bassist.
Looking from like a karaoke standpoint, absolutely not. But I know the cadence at least.
Okay.
Like cues and stuff when we're playing live.
Not even cue. I just know like
I think I've like
hum it.
written all of the lyrics besides Footprint and Heart Tattoo and Overheating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are, so usually I'm mostly writing them. But Eli, you have some fun, like more angsty lyrics than I do. But Curran Street was me. So
Where is Curran Street?
that is where I live. Don't come to my house. You're not invited. That's
Yeah, we didn't put a number on it.
Yeah.
So it's kinda, they'll be walking up.
You're
and down
not
the streets.
invited. Someone will probably like gun you down in the street before you get to my house anyways. So it's a little bit sketchy. I live there right now with like a bunch of girls, and we're all at Georgia Tech together. So we write, all our writing sessions are in my room at that house. So that's where we wrote the song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there like a significance to the street? Like, I mean, do y'all feel like Curran Street molded you, or like is that kind of the why the song is called that, or you're like, man, I could think about why this is called this.
I think it was just like memorable for us to all finally like sit down and like contribute equally to a song, and then that house has been really fun to just like write and hang out in, and so it's like hold some significance for us this year. I think we've also just like started hanging a lot out more like as a band and like coming together and really like doing the thing, so the street means a lot to us.
I think too, it's the song has a lot of themes of like kind of living in the moment and enjoying the time where you are now, and that's kind of what we're all doing, right? We're all in college trying to figure this all out, and we're just playing music, writing in her room, and doing all that we can now, really just like kind of living where we are, and being in Atlanta, living where we're doing, still being college students, like it's it just means a lot to all of us to just be there doing what we're doing right now. I mean, you know, I've played in a few places before, but I never thought that this band would be doing what it is now, you know, 2 years ago. So it's just enjoying where we are. And like, it's almost like tomorrow doesn't matter as long as we can enjoy where we are now.
That's the first time I've ever heard the breakdown of the lyrics for that song. Really? Yeah.
Being great where your feet are. That's
Yeah,
good,
that's-
I love
yeah,
it. I love it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now, like, I think I got the, you know, now that you tell me Deftones were involved. Now the breakdown makes a little bit more, you know, it makes it fits in with what you guys were doing there. Like that part of that very partly kind of ending part of the song,
Mhm.
like in that, like where did that come from? You know, what makes you guys want to kind of like, it kind of like tapers off and then it just picks way back up again? Like,
So we're trying to do that less now because we do that like all the time. I think I don't know if it's just because I'm ADHD or like we just really don't like sticking with the same part of the song for very long. Also, like our writing sessions, every 5 seconds, Eli's like, we should change time signatures. So it's like, it's always changing. So that one, like we had verse, chorus, and then it kind of, we could have gone like typical bridge, but I think we were like, no, let's just change directions. And then I think I just busted out the chord progression at the end, and then I was like, I want to scream, and that was it. So
I wanted to scream too, but they didn't let me.
he wants to scream so
They didn't let me.
bad, and I'm like, we can't give you a mic just so you can scream the whole show.
Yes, we can.
I mean, look, I think you got to give the guy a mic.
Clearly, I'm putting limits on us fans.
You heard him.
Start. Yeah, all the like heavier fans are gonna be like, kill her.
Oh my god! First of all, y'all's I think I did see the they them band comment. I saw that on social. I was like, damn, like I'm interested to see how they react. But you guys were talking about some of the wild shit you guys see on the social media. Is like,
Jesus Christ,
you know,
dude.
when you guys are releasing songs and like going through that, like, I guess how do you just kind of disconnect like whatever the fuck these crazy ass people are gonna say, and then just be like, all right, like I know that like this is my art, like it's like my thing that I created, but you know that people are gonna look at it and be like, you know, just like anybody looks at a baby and they're like, hey, that's an ugly baby. Like,
Yeah, it's like say whatever.
But it's my ugly baby, you know? I don't know. For me, it's it never really bothered me, thankfully, right? And I think that's you know, I'm fortunate in that way that kind of stuff doesn't necessarily get to me. I like the stuff I'm putting out, and
fuck you if you don't like it.
you know, we're putting it out and we're having a great time doing it, and you know, it doesn't cost anybody anything to be nice. But it also doesn't cost anybody anything to be mean. And so so I guess it's people are just going to do what they want to do. And, you know, clearly we have people who like listening to our music and coming out to shows, and that's what we do it for. And for everybody else who wants to give us hate comments, I make them nice or make them clever. I've laughed.
At least make us look up.
I've
Like,
really hard.
Some of them are really good.
yeah, I think I definitely have a harder time with it. So I like when things like, I think we had our first post kind of go mini viral this summer, and like obviously with that comes like some hate comments, and like I don't really go on YouTube Shorts anymore. The people there are really scary.
Yeah, she'll tell me, she'll be like, Reed, can you log onto the Instagram? Like, can you log on to all the accounts and reply to some of these comments? They're really mean, and I don't want to look at them. Because I'll look at them, I'll be like, I mean, whatever, you sat on your couch at home and typed that in 3 seconds. Like, I don't care. Some of them are funny anyways, but Madeline will be like, I don't want to look at these.
Yeah, I don't. They bothered me at first, but then I don't. There were a couple times with the first ones where like they would be like unoriginal, boring, and then I'd like click on their account and I'd be like, they'd only have one video and it's like new riff. They're playing like hot cross buns, and I'm like, okay, like they don't like
Anger.
they're. Oh yeah, you're right. They're talking out of their ass. Like
They
don't-
wrote hot cross.
Yeah, they wrote. Fuck. Fuck. That's my new like nightmare. Me rocking back and forth. They wrote on crossbones. Yeah. So, most of the people that are hating, I've realized, don't even know how to do music at all. So it bothers me a lot less now. Actual musicians are, if they're ever gonna say anything, it's constructive criticism. They're never gonna be like, "This sucked ass." Like, yeah. So.
Yeah. I mean, I think like, you know, you have to, in this day and age, you have to be on those things. And so I always like wonder, with people who take this seriously, which I think you guys take it seriously, you're saying you have fun doing it and like all that, but I think you take it seriously, and it's still, still can sting, I'm sure, in some form of capacity whenever somebody's telling you like, hey, this fucking sucks. It's like, dude, like you didn't even have the balls to fucking put anything out there, so shut up. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I can't, don't ever take criticism for something you wouldn't take advice from. I think that's something that's always stuck with me, especially no one comments on our videos anyway, so it's like, I don't have any witty comments to come back with.
Yeah, but just wait. Once people start watching,
wait till the YouTube Shorts people come.
Wait till they come. Yeah, they're
we've only had a handful of those, and I haven't, we haven't gotten into that.
The Instagram ones are like 98% normal, I would say.
So same with TikTok. It's just YouTube.
It's just YouTube Shorts.
I don't know who's on there, but it's scary.
I will say that's where I consume most of my shorts, and but
you're one of them.
Yeah,
you're one of them.
I'm not a hate commenter. I can't. I don't have time.
You're a hot cross buns guy.
That is my account. That's why you're here. Well, good. Well, I mean, again, kind of in that same social vein, like part of this is you have to put that stuff out there. So, like, what's y'all's strategy? What are the things you guys like to put out? What do you not like to put out?
Hey, Madeline, I think this is you.
Yeah, so I run all of our socials. I think, it took me a little bit to figure it out. And unfortunately, what I figured out is that it's really fucking stupid, and people do like the, smash like and will show whole kind of content. So people love, like and subscribe, like clickbait stuff, and it's, I wish that wasn't the case with music, but it is. We've seen that our posts do a lot better when there's some sort of stupid catchy caption on the post. So what did really well for us and has done is posting with no hashtags to find the coolest people possible.
I'm so cool. A video popped up on my For You page. Oh my god.
Yeah.
And we'll get 4,000 followers off that video. So I'm like, maybe we have to keep doing this.
No, it's I'm like, fine. And then for whatever reason with that caption, people love to comment, oh, I must be cool. And I'm like, all right, I guess it works. But I think generally our marketing strategy now is pretty simple. You post snippets of a song. One particular snippet usually does better than the others. And then you dress it up in different ways. It's kind of like playing the lottery, which is what some of the imagery of our album is about, with the poker and stuff. It's betting. So you dress it up in different ways. That gives you the best chance to get a winning spin. So that's with different captions and stuff. And then, you just play your bets every day. And some days you win, some days you don't. But
wow, I love that. Well, I've never heard anybody say it like the lottery, but I think that's
it's slots.
It's you just run it.
And let me tell you where you never put your money in a casino.
Yeah.
The slot machine.
It's a slot machine. Yeah, every day. It's addictive too. It's craziness on there. But that's why we post a lot of the same stuff, which probably annoys some people. We're trying to figure out where to push people off socials so we annoy them less. Because we do post something every day that's kind of similar. But all of that is to reach new people on the Explore For You page. And it's been working, but yeah.
I love that.
At what cost? No, I'm just kidding.
At what cost? Yeah. Annoying everyone.
You mentioned a couple times the album's going to have a poker kind of gambling theme. I did hear a new lick and new song that's coming out, 9 to 5. Again, slower jam that comes into a absolute. I mean, it's just I could say it's madness. I feel like it's it's you got to listen to the whole entire thing, and it's we go acoustic, we get fucking punched in the face, and then we're rocking.
Got the shoegaze finally.
And, I think when you don't need to go through the whole formation of the song, but how does that play into the poker kind of theme of the album, or is it just a individual kind of notch on there?
Yeah, I feel bad I'm talking a lot.
No, do it. Do it.
You know most of the stuff.
This song is my baby.
Sadness.
Yes, fuck you. Yeah. So with I think we decided to go with the poker theme just because the socials and stuff are just so much like slots. I think you'll find the first song on the album is really, really weird, but I don't think you've heard it. It's very strange, but it's an allusion to, the lottery type nature of, music that is today, and then also the part that streaming services play in that and feeding that, and also like how little you get paid from stuff like that. But yeah, with 9 to 5 in particular, I mean, it is what the title is. I mean, I'm set up to do a corporate job.
J slur. Already dropping the J slur.
And I'm set to start in September. My employer's seeing this. I'm so excited. So, you know, there's like the pressure there to fit into that mold, and I think that's 9 to 5 is almost a letter to my parents in a way. They want what's best for me, and they're scared for me to do anything that has some risk involved in it. So that's what the song's about. And me kind of wanting to take that risk, but also not, you know, wanting to hurt them or anything like that. So I think that's like pretty relatable in the creative field. A lot of people struggle with that. So
certainly, I think like most of the bands that I talk with, they're, you know, again, they're not necessarily professional in that, like they don't do anything else other than music. Like there's most of them have, you know, a second or third kind of career opportunity. I myself, same way. Like again, I do this, you know, as something that's fun and
yeah,
you know, get to cool bands. So I think you'll find the balance once you start it.
Yeah.
But I think it, you know, being great where your feet are, enjoying the time that you got right now, like I think is going to be, you know, definitely focus on. But you know, within that like vein, right? For you know, what's the name of the album? When do we get the full album? I know we got a couple singles. Yeah, they're out. Like, what's the
Self-titled?
It is self-titled. We're doing self-titled, I think. So
self-titled?
yeah.
Then
so
in uniform.
yeah, I think like it being self-titled is really important. This like the whole theme of the album. I mean, if you want to go into it, because you know.
Yeah, it's basically just, you know, we mentioned the whole. It's kind of like slots, kind of like gambling, and this is kind of just us. Like this is all we got. This is an all-in shove, you know. This is, you know, we're enjoying where we are now, but like we said, Madeline has a job lined up, so it's going to be harder, in the future, and it's yeah, it's a little sad. I'm actually getting a little sad.
Yeah, it is very.
But it's but that's why there's kind of a mix of stuff on the album, because it really is like we're putting this out there, and kind of the metaphor behind it is you throw it out there and then you're kind of, you know, you can push it, you can do all these other things to help promote yourself, but you know, people will tell you that, oh, you can, like, you know, do music if you keep doing it, but you have to keep doing it, right? Like you have to keep doing it repeatedly over and over and over and over and over again. And at some point you can't anymore, right? So it's yeah, so that's kind of why we have a self-titled album. This is kind of what we are, what we're putting in, and kind of giving an all-in push.
Yeah, this is like our way of saying like this is us. We're putting it all on black, and this is our album. Yep,
Team Black.
Well, we're putting it on. We're letting it ride. Yeah, we're putting it on. And we're hoping that, you know, it allows us to do more music, but it might not. And that's the gamble. That's the game we play. And so, yeah, it's going to be very emotional. I think we're planning on releasing it in June, and then I have to leave sometime in like September or late August. We're trying to tour in early August as well. Let it ride.
Let it ride. I love it.
That's in our first song. We're trying to sample that. Yeah, so it's gonna be a really quick turnaround this summer. It's gonna be really sad, but let it ride.
Let it ride.
I love it. I love it. We're going to let it ride all the way to Pete Peterson's party pack of questions, our rapid fire segment as we wrap up this you know, wonderful conversation. You guys have shared a lot, and I appreciate that. But we're going to go Pete Peterson party pack questions. We will go right in a row here. So start there.
Mm-hmm. Go fast. Okay.
All right, we're not going to go that fast. I mean, I'm gonna yak a little bit between. But Pete Peterson party pack questions. Here we go. Number 1, cake or pie?
Ooh, cake.
Pumpkin pie. This is an easy cake. Easiest cake.
Hey, we'll take it. We'll take a flavor. Salad or soup? Don't be prisoner of the moment on this one.
Salad.
Soup for sure.
We're souping it up. Okay, sunrise or sunset? What are you guys seeing more of?
Sunset. I cannot get up before sunrise. It's not happening.
I see the sunrise from my apartment every morning, and I have early classes, so sunrise.
Very pro sunset.
Sunset. Okay. All right. Would you rather hit a home run or score a touchdown?
Touchdown. Dude, in another life, I was an NFL quarterback. I swear to God.
Anyway.
I swear to God.
All right. She's the late great Otto Graham, actually reincarnated.
Home run. I love baseball. Go Yankees.
Whoa, Yankees.
Touchdown for sure. You don't want to see me on the flag football field.
Okay. All right. We got some athletes. All right. Night in or night out? What do you guys have more of these days?
I wish I was. No, I'm night in.
That's a loaded question.
I'm sober now, so I'm night in. But
I'm definitely having more night-ins given school, but I love a good night out.
I love a good night out too, but yeah, some night ins are good too, but night out probably.
Night out. Okay, good. Well, when your jam comes on your night out, are you more likely to hit the robot or the worm on the dance floor?
oh, I've wormed in many a frat house, and it's gross because there's beer on the floor, but it's electric every time.
I can see that bringing the house down.
Doing the worm is a really funny biz, so definitely worm.
Worming.
I can't do the worm, so the worm.
Unbelievable. You heard
What
it here
does this
first
mean?
on Indiebnb. Them in uniform. First, all three people to say the worm.
We're just the
Make him
worm.
try the
We're
worm
just the
for
worm.
camera after this.
Them and worms.
Them
There
and
we
worms,
go.
yeah.
We love it.
Worm
All right.
uniform.
Guac or queso? Your favorite Tex-Mex spot?
Queso. Favorite Tex-Mex spot?
No, you don't have to take
Okay.
No free ads.
Oh, got you. My fault. Queso.
I'm gonna say this is a hard question. I feel like queso.
Guac for sure.
All right, there we go. Waffles or pancakes?
Ooh. Waffles.
Pancakes.
Pancakes.
Wow. All right. Interesting. Coffee or tea with your waffles or
Coffee.
pancakes?
Coffee.
Coffee.
All the coffee folk. All right, here we go. Dogs or cats?
Dogs. I have a dog at home.
I've had cats forever, but we got a dog a few years ago, and I love him to death. But I'm gonna have to go dog actually.
Dogs.
Dogs all the way. All right. Are you more like a ninja or a pirate?
That's loaded. I think. What? Guys, this is serious. Wait, guys, I've been like stretching a lot at night because I have the mobility of an 80-year-old woman, so I'm getting into my ninja mode.
Ninja mode. Okay.
Ninja.
Pirate.
Probably pirate.
Pirate. All right. I've asked you mateys. Let's do it. Okay. Gatorade or Powerade? This is an old list because this is one I haven't asked in a while.
Whoa, Gatorade.
Powerade.
Powerade.
Ew.
Coca-Cola City.
Wait.
Oh, man.
Ew.
Toast or bagels?
Bagels.
Yeah, bagels.
Bagels for sure.
Bagels across the board. Chips or pretzels?
Chips.
Pretzels include soft pretzels, and
Don't
you
say
guys
it.
know that
Don't
the
say it.
Sodexo soft pretzel at the Georgia Tech football games
Don't
is excellent.
say it. Don't.
He's not gonna give me the mic.
Read. Think hard.
I know what I'm gonna say. Pretzels.
Chips.
Chips. Okay. All right. I'm glad somebody's a pretzel fan. All right. Fries or tots?
Tots.
Tots. Fries for sure.
Yeah.
It's a hard take.
All right. After a long day of class, you're like to unwind with a TV show or a movie?
Ooh, TV show right now.
TV show.
A whiskey neat. What was the question? I'm just kidding.
Alcohol.
TV show.
TV show. We like it. All right. Are aliens real?
I don't know anything, so maybe.
Yeah, I'm in a band with 3 of them, so.
Oh, fuck you.
Don't expose us, but yes, they are real.
Oh,
I
see,
think
I didn't
so.
even think about that. I'm thinking about the green aliens, not other aliens. I
Wait.
damn.
Cut.
How do you learn my last name?
Anyway, Bigfoot, is that real? Bigfoot, is that real?
No, I can't do Bigfoot.
Yes, I think it's funny.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, all right.
He's out there.
Have you had a sighting or?
No, but he's out there.
It's just Eli in a suit.
All right. Is love at first sight real?
Ooh. Yes.
How many beers deep am I?
I don't know. Up to you.
Yeah, I'll say sure.
Sure.
Yeah, I think it is.
All right, I like the optimism. Here we go. All right, and give us, each one of you guys, give us one band that we ought to check out that we might not know.
Oh God.
You guys can also name Atlanta bands. You can name bands of your friends.
Okay, wait. Atlanta band, they're dead. Collective Karma, we played with them twice. That was like the coolest band ever to see live. They were so awesome. Shout out all of them.
Okay.
And then I'll give you 2 ones. If you like our stuff, the Orchestra for Now is really good. They're like Black Country New Roads, but a little grittier.
Ooh, okay.
And then, if you like black metal, Agriculture. They're really good.
Dude, I saw your agriculture post, so I started listening to them. They're so good.
Dude,
They're
Agriculture is
good.
so fucking good.
Guys, out of context, it sounds crazy.
That's what like someone
In context,
3,000 years ago might say. Yeah.
Okay, so in Atlanta, Over Anna has been one of my favorite bands, just because I love that pop punk vibe.
Over Anna. All right.
And one that I've recently been listening to is called Mannequin Pussy.
I
Love
love
Mannequin Pussy.
them.
Mannequin Pussy's awesome. So if you haven't checked out Mannequin Pussy, check them out. But
In Atlanta, I think. Oh my God, there's so many. I think the 3 bands that are going like platinum in my car right now are Perfect Animal, Shake Awake, and Midsummer Motel. Yeah.
All 3 of them have indeed been on this show. So,
Really? They're going.
Motel coming
And
out this
also
Friday.
like probably some Recess Party in there too, but they're going platinum in my car. I think. Yeah. Other bands outside of Atlanta, there's a band called the Highlines that I've been listening to a lot. I think they're smaller. I don't know where they're from, but they've got some riffy. I don't know. It's more chill. It was good for like fall. And then I've been getting into some Ash Tuesday.
Tuesday.
She's got some cool stuff.
All right. Well, we've got quite the list here. You guys just want to like run that back like 5 seconds. I'm not going to rattle those all off again, but
Sorry, yeah.
no. Hey, look, I love that we're getting a little Atlanta love. We're getting a little, some newer things that you guys are into. Always good to, learn more.
Yeah.
The bands we have on. Well, Them in Uniform. We've got 9 to 5. That's out on February 13th, so you will be able to listen to that by the time you're listening to this. It will be
Listen to it.
if you click on the link below, it will be right there. It's going to be right on that
Perfect.
Spotify thing.
it's right there.
I mean, it's right there. And then, obviously, let's check out, if you're on the YouTube, check out their YouTube page. Do not go leave mean comments on their shorts, though.
Dude.
Please.
Well, if you do, make them fun. Yeah, make
If
them
you're gonna
funny.
please do something mean,
Yeah.
you got to make it creative.
Make us
That's the
laugh.
rule.
Make me giggle.
And obviously, these guys are going to be in Atlanta, and they've got the full June release. We're going all in. We're gambling. The self-titled album, Them in Uniform, June release. Be on the lookout. Go follow them on Spotify, so then it's going to be on your release radar whenever it comes out.
Please.
If not, we'll find you on social media. Don't worry.
We will find
We
you,
will
and that's a
find you.
threat.
Get it going. That's a threat, and I promise. I promise. But Them in Uniform, thank you so much for coming on the show. We appreciate
Yeah, thank you for
guys.
having
Thank you for
us.
having us.
Having us. Thanks.
Of course. Appreciate y'all.
Cool.
Great. Yeah.
Thank you.
Meow.
Where is the other cat on the block? You went on the couch.
Dude, I cannot wear. I don't. That was the whole point.
But I thought I couldn't be funny.